IRS deletes job posting seeking applicants willing to use deadly force because give me your money, give me your money. Oh, is that? Did you work hard this week? Were you pouring blood, sweat, and tears into your job to put food on the table for your family and keep a roof over their head and send little Jimmy to college? Well, we own some of that for reasons. I mean, after all, it costs money to come to your house and shoot your dog. It costs money to, like, after you get broken into, for the cops to turn up and go, yeah, yeah, don't worry, we'll get back to you. And then you never hear from them again. Right? It costs, you know how much money that costs? Do you know how much those old crumbling roads cost 30 years ago? Do you know how much healthcare costs? Where it's still like 10 fucking months to get an appointment? Yeah, I've had to move doctors because my doctor's just turned into a call centre. Even though this is America we're talking about. America, the company that fought a revolution over taxes. 87,000 IRS agents. The IRS deleted a job posting on Wednesday seeking a special agent willing to use deadly force for its law enforcement division criminal investigation. The deletion came amid renewed scrutiny of the IRS in response to a Democrat-backed spending bill that would double the size of the agency. Now, this is the thing that everybody keeps pointing out. Oh, yes, everyone should be these billionaires. Right. There are a few thousand, I believe, billionaires. You don't need 87,000 IRS agents for that. The IRS themselves, the size they're at just now, I've got the hiccups, could very easily have done that. So who are these 87,000 IRS agents for? You! They're for you, the viewer at home. They're for the working class and the middle class. They're for that little boy that had a lemonade stand outside of his house and did not declare his income. Right? That's what it's for. This is to make sure that the working class and the middle class pay their fair share so they can audit them into oblivion. Right? And the thing is, 87,000 people in a country of 330 million, yep, you absolutely will find 87,000 subhuman pricks that will take those jobs and relish in it. After all, they got to pay their money somehow and then give a cut of it to the government. Go away, pop-ups. As a special agent, you will combine your accounting skills. This accounting and a gun, with law enforcement skills to investigate financial crimes, the job advertisement said. The crime of not paying your protection money to the mafia, also known as extortion. No matter what the source, all income earned, both legal and illegal, has the potential of becoming involved in crimes which fall within the investigative jurisdiction of the IRS criminal investigation. Because of the expertise required to conduct these complex financial investigations, IRS special agents are considered the premier financial investigators for the federal government, the job posting continued. The major duties listed in the job description included a level of fitness necessary to effectively respond to life-threatening situations on the job. Yeah, have a good luck finding someone with an accounting qualification that meets that. And being willing and able to participate in arrests, execution of search warrants, and other dangerous assignments. Because basically, when the mob go around to the little cafe owner on the corner of the street and he's not paid his money this month, they tell him things like, it'd be a real shame if something happened to your windows, and then after you pan his windows, he's decided to hold firm and still not pay you. So you need to go around and break his kneecaps, Basically, are you willing to be an effective capo? Are you willing to be an effective capo in the mafia? It also included a requirement of carrying a firearm and be willing to use deadly force if necessary, because like it or not, you're paying that fucking money. If you're not going to give us it while you're alive, well, shit, son, we'll just seize it from your estate after you die. Special agents in the CI team are not new and have been trained to handle guns, shotguns, and long guns for years. Agents are issued one handgun for their career, according to the Treasury Inspector General for Tax Administration. The IRS's 2021 annual report highlights that the CI team focuses on crimes including identity theft, general tax fraud, cyber crimes, international crimes, and more. The CI team also has special agent attaches stationed in 11 foreign countries. The post was deleted Monday after the job notice was shared on Twitter by documentarian Ford Fisher, garnering thousands of interactions. The IRS did not immediately respond to an inquiry from National Review asking why they deleted the job posting. I can tell you why, because it makes them look really fucking bad. Now, I mean, who thought it would have been possible to make the tax man look even worse than he already does? The Democrat-backed spending bill, the so-called Inflation Reduction Act, that's not what it fucking is at all, was narrowly passed on Sunday by the Senate, with Vice President Kamala Harris casting the decisive vote. The bill allocates $79.6 billion to the IRS over the next 10 years to enhance the agency, including funding for taxpayer services, enforcement, operation support, and business systems modernization. Now, one thing that I'm struggling to understand, there seems to be a very, very common thing in America where they make a bill, they include one nice thing in the bill. So let's say the bill is called the Caring for Puppies Bill. The Caring for Puppies Bill. And the first sentence says, we will use taxes to provide home for puppies and provide them with living homes and pets and kisses and blah, blah, and all this stuff. And that's the first paragraph. Then the rest of the page and the next 30 chapters, amounting to about 1,500 fucking pages, is all some of the most horrendous shit that you've ever heard. Stuff that you would never want your government to do, right? Just some of the worst crap that you've ever read in your life. But then if you go, wow, look at all this crap in the bill, and everyone goes, I guess you're against puppies. I guess you hate puppies then, when that makes up like a paragraph of the 1,500 pages. I've noticed that that's a thing in America. Basically, you throw in like the nice little bit of bologna and the shit sandwich to make it easier for people to digest, just so you can name the bill that. I have no idea, how is taking money from people going to reduce inflation? You know, it doesn't matter where the money is. It's still going to be worth less. Doesn't matter if it's in the hands of, Joe Blogs down the street or an IRS agent. $100 is still going to be worth the exact same amount. Doesn't matter about, inflation. It doesn't matter where the money is. It could be in the fucking bank. It could be under your fucking mattress. Inflation is still going to affect the money. I have no idea how this is supposed to reduce inflation. However, it's not supposed to reduce inflation, right? Let's just be completely real. The point is, man, we've noticed that people keep getting away with the government not getting its cut. I've been watching a lot of The Sopranos recently. The government's going, I get a taste. I get 2 points. I get 2 points in everything that you make. Right? That's what they're doing. The government just wants more money. That's what it is. Your hard-earned money that you go out and work for, the government wants to take that money from you so it can then act like the middleman and pay for public services and roads and stuff like that you could just pay for your fucking self. You could get that. The government is the middleman that does all of that for you and spends the money so fucking badly on dumb shit. But it all comes out of your pocket. Now, paying your taxes is when you pay £20 and receive £2 worth of service. However, if you don't pay the £20, then they will come to your house and arrest you, they will steal your property, they will do all manners of stuff. Which is why, and I love saying this, anyone that is advocating for more taxation, technically you're advocating for violence.